My life is different now. What we've been through.
So how do you not know that you're big?
The first day I sold 76 plates.
AKA John Gotti.
Where is these feelings coming from?
I love talking to people that I can just see, like, I really admire.
If I watch the car, I'm looking for what I'm looking for, the transaction. I'm gold chicken. My dirt.
Yeah.
I'm not finna tell you what I
Yeah.
did so you can go tell them.
Yeah.
I could never lose you. And if I had to do this all over again, I would always choose you.
Hey, welcome back to the High Heels and Tea podcast. I'm Carla Lee.
This is Rihanna.
And y'all, today we are joined by a boss babe. Her name is Carla, owner of Champagne Maine Raw Luxury Hair.
You got it.
I've been saying it for like 10 times, back to back to back. And then as soon as it's time to roll, I'm like, wait, what was it? Yes. Okay, girl, tell us about your beautiful hair brand.
Well, Champagne Maine Raw Luxury Hair. Let me just give you the backstory. It was founded from when I first began to birth this. It came from a place of me. It was inspired by me starting like a new phase of my life, like a whole new beginning. And of course, when we are celebrating new beginnings, what do we tend to do? We
Do
wanna
something
pop
new.
a bottle.
Yes.
Yeah, we want to pop a bottle. So it just kind of put me, when I was trying to figure out the name of it, that's just kind of where my mind went to. It celebrates, Champagne Maine caters to the woman who really enjoys luxury, like the finer things, like the lush life, like a woman who is comfortable with spoiling herself. So because of that, I wanted to make sure I offered my customers the best of the best, which is how my journey began and how I ended up going overseas to Cambodia, to India. I've been to Vietnam. I've been to Thailand. I really set out in search of the best in order to really live up to the name and offer my customers the absolute best.
Okay. What got you inspired in the hair industry? Like with your new journey, with your new store, what made you say,
This is where I want to be.
I'm gonna do hair?
Well, I grew up around hairstylists.
Okay.
The gift of hair and beauty, it runs all through my family.
Okay.
So I grew up working in my older cousin's salon, as her assistant, her shampoo girl. So I was always very familiar with hair. Always been very girly. So it just came natural to me.
Yes.
I've never, to be honest, people are always shocked when I say this, I've never done anything else. Like hair is my life.
It's your passion.
So it is my passion. So it only made sense. And of course, as I'm servicing ladies and I'm constantly having to recommend to them where to go to get their hair. And it was like, duh, you need to be, selling hair, of course.
So it is dope. You could tell you luxury because it could have been like Hennessy Maine. Because you said what you do.
We does the champagne.
What you do when you just come something new? I was like, tequila. She's like champagne. I was like, oh right. Bigger scale. Anything on a bigger scale. So when you got, what made you say, you know what? I want to play on a different field here. I'm about to get this passport stamp, go over to India, China, etc. What got you in that space?
Well, oftentimes I have clients, it was inspired, here's where the real inspiration came from. I would have clients that would come in for services like quick weaves and sew-ins, and the hair would be just
a mess.
horrible.
Yes.
And of course, that's a headache for the stylist because we have this hair that is not really the best quality, and I'm trying to make a miracle out of mashed potatoes, and it's like, what is supposed to
Like, girl, look like a cat been sucking on this hair.
Oh yeah, I knew exactly. Like I knew that if I'm gonna sell something, it's gonna be something I can stand on. It's gonna be quality that I can stand on, and I just felt like. And this is for any entrepreneur. When you're starting something new, do your due diligence, do your research. Don't just sell anything because you're trying to hustle and make some money. Really sell something that you can stand behind.
And stand out.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
No, I was gonna say people been getting their hair done. They mad at her. Like, girl, my hair all tangled.
Exactly.
Well,
the quality of the hair matters.
I don't have anything to do with that, man.
Yes, I got some hair before. I think I was getting a quick weave, and so at the beginning I said, "Hey, you really going to have to talk to this because hair is not my expertise." But I got some hair before, went to get it done, and she was like, you want, she's like, you must want your bob like straight. I was like, bump it, do it like this, do it like that. She's like, girl, this hair don't curl. She said, I'll curl it but
it ain't gonna last.
It's not gonna last, you know. And so that was my first time really like kind of more so invest. So I'm not naive to it like I was. It's not foreign to me. I know to ask questions. It's still not my strong suit, but I ask questions. But girl,
sitting in there, people just don't know. There's so many different hair companies out there. Like a lot of people just don't know. So I just knew, like, if I'm gonna sell something, I want my clients to be able to trust what I'm selling them and really get their money's worth. The great thing about raw hair is that I'll tell my clients it is an investment because you will get 3 to 4 years out of it at least.
Okay,
it is an investment and it's worth it.
So take us into your journey with actually traveling out the country, looking into the different hair. What exactly are you looking for? How did you learn what to look for and what not to?
That was a very interesting process because, of course, working with extensions versus selling them was very different, which was one of the reasons why I wanted to go over there, because I wanted to get educated on what it is that I'm selling. So to be able to learn the difference between like virgin hair and raw hair, there is a difference. A lot of times people don't know that virgin hair is not always unprocessed. It's the raw hair that has been unprocessed. Sometimes there are certain things that they do to virgin hair to manipulate it to look a certain way, to look very silky. And so I was able to go inside of the workshops. I mean, I'm talking about them women in there sweating and working, but they absolutely love it. Like, this is how they provide for their family. So it's not like they're forced to be there or anything like that. But I mean, them ladies really put in work. Like, I have videos of them like literally picking bugs out of the hair. I was able to go to the Indian temples and literally see them get their heads shaved and see how, like, the process from beginning to end and how it comes off the head, how it's bundled up, how it's cleansed from start to finish, how they sew it on the weft. Like, I literally watched the entire process from start to finish.
Why would it be bugs in the hair?
Well, because
I want to sound so rhetorical, but I got a couple of ideas of why, but I want you to know what happens.
Most of these are third world countries. So a lot of times the people are working outside all day, and you know, the women have very long hair.
Look, hair. Oh my God. Oh my God, no.
Very long hair. Sometimes they end up with bugs in their hair because they've been outside. They've been outside all day. And of course, you know, it goes through a very rigorous like cleansing process. Like, they literally go strand by strand and make sure there are no bugs in
I was hoping you was going to say it's like somewhere where they store it or storage or something. And you said it's in here.
It's from the start.
Oh God, no.
They had bugs already.
Oh God, no. Okay.
But by the time it gets to us, it ain't no bugs.
Oh God.
Make sure. I mean, they really
like I
take their time and clean it.
I ain't even over there and I'm freaked out.
But that's just like, you know, they say sometimes like the braiding hair, sometimes they recommend that we wash that braiding hair before we get our braids installed. A lot of times they do tell us
there's so much that goes into the process of hair before it actually reaches us.
You're like,
I
got bugs. She got me opening the pack.
You still itch.
Now she got me opening the pack. I see a bug.
Don't put nothing in my beautiful brain that's like, no, I don't need nothing that's in my.
I need a bug detector.
Listen, okay, so you was going through that process. What surprised you the most? Like, what was something new? Like, oh my God, this is something just really educational that I can take to my clientele, that one of those teach one, reach one.
That the virgin process really shocked me.
Okay.
Because I always, of course, I didn't know.
Yes.
You know, like many people, I always kind of thought virgin and raw were like the same.
Yeah, interchangeable.
So I had no idea that behind the scenes they were doing things to the hair, putting certain creams and things on the hair, on the virgin hair, to make it appear more silky, make it look more softer. Sometimes they add like a silicone base on it to make it have that certain luster.
Okay.
You know, that's why if you notice, typically raw hair doesn't have like that super shiny plastic looking luster. It's very, very real, raw, straight from the scalp, cleaned and sewed on the weft, and it's ready for packaging.
What makes the hair shed?
Yeah, I would like to know that.
I would say
like a golden retriever.
Every time you go to their house, you're like, oh,
it comes from.
I ain't try to. Who's coming over?
You got a lip brush.
That probably comes from not getting the hair from the best donor.
Okay.
You know,
They got alopecia or something.
yeah, like, you know, again, a lot of these countries are poor. Sometimes the women may not have the best health, you know, because healthy hair, I always teach my clients, healthy hair does come from the inside out. So if you're not healthy, more than likely your hair is not healthy.
Yep.
You know, so typically that's what happens.
Okay, I'm learning because that's an issue. Making sure my hair curl, making sure my hair don't shed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why you gotta, as those of us who sell hair, is you have to take your time and really find the right vendor.
Yes.
There's so many vendors out there, so if you just hop on board and choose one, you could be selling some bull crap.
I was gonna say we're both in shoe retail, and I was just explaining behind the scenes like how like it's slowing up business because the vendors, you know, the things that they're offering, and it's like you could easily keep your, for instance, keep the consistency going with constantly selling new stuff, but the stuff you putting out there, you be like,
exactly.
I ain't this ain't
if
worth
you are
it.
really passionate about your brand, you're not gonna be one who wants to just sell anything.
It's not worth it.
Quick dollar, because that's how you end up losing customers in the long run.
Because baby, them boneless cowboy boots is not gonna work for me. Y'all know them boneless cowboy boots.
Wait, what was the boneless cowboy business?
Boneless. Them sexy red. The ones sexy red had them on. The ones they look like these shoes, but they cowboy boots. They got they like sandal cowboy boots.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
I call them boneless cowboy.
Okay.
You don't have me googling boneless cowboy boots.
I think
They
she
call
might.
boneless
You might
cowboy
need to get them and make that the caption because people will be like, "Ooh,
hashtag boneless."
hashtag boneless." So I see you got some hair behind you. Tell us more about this hair behind you.
So I bought two of my best sellers.
Okay.
This is actually
I can take for my birthday. My birthday like 3 weeks. Yes.
Look, it look good.
So
too.
I've actually labeled.
Let me see.
Here you go.
Give me that one too. I'm gonna get the bust it down. Bust down. I mean, here y'all. I'm getting the bust down.
I have like champagne themed names for each hair collection.
Okay, let me sit down.
This is the Ace of Waves. That's the raw Indian.
Girl, look. Which how you think I should look for my birthday?
It's giving.
Yeah.
Or should I get like the bust down?
I never seen you with like wavy hair before.
You haven't seen me? I always get body wave, but it don't wave.
Yeah.
It don't wave back.
I never seen you with wavy.
Yeah, what's this?
That's the raw.
But what kind of, is it like body
the Indian wave.
Indian wavy, and
And
this
then
is,
that is labeled, I named that one Perion Pour, and that is actually raw Vietnamese.
oh my God.
And that's what I learned a lot about as well. That's why I was so excited to go over there. Vietnamese hair is actually in very high demand right now.
How many
It's some of
inches
the
is
best hair
this?
that you can get.
This is wet and wavy, right? So you can do the wet and wavy look just
Absolutely.
sweat it.
This is like perfect beach wave hair.
Ooh,
like if you're going on vacation,
Going on
I
a
always
trip.
recommend this one to my ladies because it's literally like
Have a
my
banger.
favorite wash and go hair. Like you could just wash this and this is literally how it comes out. And this is with no product on it. Like the curls are just naturally like
It's that hair that you wear. Everybody think that you Dominican.
I feel like a Puerto Rican. Little Puerto Rican.
I be like,
how many inches is this?
champagne
that.
baby.
Look.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It will say on there.
26 inches.
28.
That's the 26.
Yes, I'm short, girl.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's gonna be at your booty. Feet.
Yes, this is me right here.
Which one
This
is
is
that
26.
26? Okay.
Yeah.
You installed too?
Yes.
And so, as far as this hair
Come to her
goes
when I
as
get my
is it
taxes.
really good for coloring. Say somebody
Again.
wants to do
Absolutely.
color.
That is one of the benefits of purchasing raw hair. You will be able to color it. And it will still keep its bounce, its luster, its vitality.
That's
Like,
so
if you-
soft.
That's one of
How
the real
bouncy it
tests
is.
of your raw hair. Like if you color it and it just goes straight to some nonsense, like that's how you know like this is not good
working.
quality.
Bounce our booties and see who bounce more.
My bounce booty girl. Pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it.
Hey.
Bounce that booty, girl. Oh my God.
Yeah. These are literally my two best sellers. Like people fall
Which one again? I'm
absolutely in
sorry.
love. Both of them.
These
Like
two.
I literally have to restock these
These
constantly.
Yes. So look at me. Well, so what are your price ranges?
I tell you, it don't matter. I'm getting my taxes.
I-
When they clear, it don't matter.
Well, your taxes ain't came yet.
For the people that taxes ain't come yet.
For the people who taxes ain't
In the
came yet.
spirit of all things luxury,
We pop champagne over here.
we don't focus on what's affordable. We
Yep.
focus on quality.
Yep, it's
And
all. It's
I'm
all.
with you when you're right. I'm just looking
all
for my
champagne
own personal
popping.
game.
But prices Prices range from like 150 to 200 per bundle.
It's not bad.
So yeah, it's not bad at all.
Not at all.
Not for the quality, because again, it's an investment. Because you're gonna keep
It's
this
not
hair for
bad.
years.
Exactly. And you're gonna
keep this
reinstall. You're gonna
Absolutely.
use
You do
it. You're gonna
no leave out?
You can make a ponytail.
You do no leave out? Not do it with no leave out?
I don't offer that because most of my services are very natural based. But if you do need a recommendation, I can give you one. Absolutely.
So also, quick question: with these bundles, do you do like frontals or like?
Yeah, that's what she was asking. I don't offer that.
Okay.
No, I said no leave out.
She don't know what that is.
I do know what that is.
I'm saying, but you won't get that. So
What you mean?
a frontal.
I had a frontal.
Oh, okay.
I know what a frontal.
Well, yeah, that's typically no leave out. Yeah.
No, like
no or closure.
You were saying like just like
a
full
U
head,
part, yeah,
full head
pseudo then.
Okay, yeah.
Put my part like all the way back here so you can't see it, and
like
then
full
swoop
head
around. That's how I always get it.
Okay.
So I did try a frontal, but I went to Memphis with that on. That was the
How
worst.
was that for
It was
you? Did
hot.
you like it?
Girl, when I put it down, my forehead was like this big. When I started the heel class, that frontal was back. Baby, that Memphis heat melted the heck out of that.
Frontals are high maintenance, and that's why I personally don't offer them because they are very high maintenance.
Yes.
Never had one.
I've never had.
I knew
one
I
as
was
well.
did something wrong when all the women walked in with natural hair, and it was like, nah, this Memphis.
Yeah.
This you don't, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like you can't come like that. You know what I'm saying? Like with the glue, girl, that he gonna melt this up.
Yeah.
Miami too. Did the same thing in Miami.
Really?
Melt.
It melted.
Yep. So all 10 of my foreheads back here. I'm like, hold on, y'all.
But your forehead's not even big though.
It's the braids and the bussy down. Give me a bussy down port. You can't see it. That hair feel real soft. I can actually see the hair that you actually wearing though. It can tell that it's really good quality hair. It's really luxe hair.
Vietnamese hair.
It's giving
this
Farrah
is
Fawcett.
It's giving fairy.
Yes, it's giving Farrah Fawcett.
That is gorgeous. So what is your favorite hair to wear? Like your favorite hairstyle? You like the curly, big, straight boned? Yes.
It just depends on my mood and what I have going on, what look I'm going for. Again, when I just want something that I can just put in and be out the door, I don't have to keep bumping the curl. I'm gonna go for this.
For the big look, like I like the big curl look, and that's another reason I kind of like stepped away from, because it's like it's not given. Maybe it's my hair wasn't given versus the stylist. How many bundles do you recommend for like a full look? Not too crazy. Like
It depends on your head size, right?
Head size is important, but it also depends on how thick the hair is. What length you're going for. Typically, if you're doing anything past 20 inches, we recommend at least 3.
Yes.
No less than 3.
Yes.
Absolutely. Because the longer it is, the thinner it is.
The thinner your bundles are.
I never knew that. Okay. And when is your next trip back over? How often do you go over there, girl?
I go typically once a year. My cousin
got all excited
bugging me about going again.
Yes.
So I may have another go round coming up later this year.
What have you learned about the culture over there?
Man, when I say the people are so humble. Every time I go, I come back my spirit is just enriched because the people are so humble. They are just happy to be working and to be able to provide for their families. Like, they don't do a whole lot of material things. I mean, they're comfortable, they're stable, but they are just so humble and so attentive and so kind and polite. Like, they just really embrace family. Like, I noticed that as well. Like, I saw a lot of families together, and it wasn't about what the person had on. They just wanted their kids happy and eating dinner and everybody smiling.
When you go, how long you stay?
At least a week. Yeah.
Okay. How long it take to get there? Look at me.
Oh, baby.
Look at you.
Heels class.
It's about 4 different flights, about 16 to 17 hours total. But it's worth it.
It's worth it.
It is.
Okay.
It's worth it.
So what you got going on next for Champagne Maine Raw Luxury Hair Line?
Well, being that it is pretty new, I've only I launched about a year ago.
Oh, girl,
So,
get on it.
It's a baby. It's still in its infancy. So
But
I'm
you
still
on
shopping.
top of it. That's so dope, because it usually take entrepreneurs years to realize, like, nah, y'all gotta get into the meat and potatoes of it all before You know what I mean? Like to really get that drive. Like you came in with that drive. Like, so that's awesome.
Because she wanted to sell quality hair.
Yes.
She doesn't want to just sell anything.
And she's also behind the chair, so she sees.
Oh yeah.
You know, you see now.
I got stories for days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole nother episode.
Wait, before you say what's next, we're gonna come back to that. Tell us a story. Give us a story.
Yeah.
What's something that stands out to you about some hair so people know like what not to do?
What not? Yeah.
I've had situations just like you had where the clients swore up and down that it was human hair and they go to curl it and it's like
Or what if it like burn like?
Yeah, sometimes it has, and that's a typical way to tell. You start trying to curl it, and it's burning and melting on the flat iron, and I'm like,
so what is that? Is that the poly? The
I don't know what. That's typically synthetic hair.
Synthetic. Okay.
Yeah,
that's what I did.
And you have to be careful because a lot of times they will mix the synthetic with the human to make you think that what you're getting is human and it's not.
Yes.
But how, as a good rule of thumb, how can you tell the difference? Like if I go and I say,
because you know.
Yeah.
Well, but like someone like me, and I can ask
I'm gonna tell y'all something real. It's gonna sound crazy.
Give us the gems.
It says it on the packaging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100% human.
Yeah.
Look, we're like, oh.
But they have these tricky little words on the package.
They got synthetic spelled backwards.
Master mix.
Master mix. See?
That's how you know it's
I didn't see
mix.
some master mix, but I didn't know that's what that meant.
That's what that means. Listen to me, America.
Master mix.
You see, master mix. It's a mixture. It's not 100% pure, whether it's human or any other brand.
And we don't be asking questions. Everything you do it with order and decency. We don't be asking questions
because a lot. And here's the thing. See, normally they sell it at a very cheap price, and people love a deal, so they buy it.
Once you tell me $9.99, I'm like, okay, that's the one she said. Yeah. Well, how much was the other one? $40.
Coming in with like, oh, I got these 20-inch bags.
$40.
$40. No fool. Take that back.
That's not what we need.
You ever had to decline a client because of the hair? Like, I cannot use this hair. I cannot do this. Do nothing with this hair.
One thing about my clients, I'm so grateful for them all. They trust my word.
Yes.
So if I tell them, if I look at this package and I'm like, no, like this, we won't be able to work with this. They're kind enough to go back to the store and return it and go get what they need.
Be like, girl, you got to rebook.
Yeah. Like, girl, this a mystery mix. Like, we don't know what's in this.
We don't know what's in this.
Not a mystery mix.
But so think about like old school back in the day when it was just Zuri. When that's all we really had to choose from. It was that deal.
Zuri had the girls in a chokehold.
Man, I just want some Zuri. Like, give me the Zuri. So what with Zuri, if we go back to that, what was the difference between the silky and the yaki? I always wondered this.
Yaki is typically like the thicker, coarser version, and again, the silky is more silky and straighter. But of course, they do things to manipulate it to make it more silky. But it is still 100% human hair, but it's just kind of been manipulated to be more silky in appearance. Yeah.
So real quick before we get back to that last question, when you get ready to cancel, do you be like, "Hey, boo," to your clients?
Hey, poo.
I can't.
That's her word.
I can't reschedule. Yeah,
but yeah, I typically do try to work with my ladies because again, people just don't know. You know, people don't know, so I try to help them.
And when you go to these beauty supply stores, they don't
listen.
They don't care. I tell my clients, like, listen, if I tell you to go get a brand, get the brand I tell you.
It's when they say their price, they gonna call you, be like, wait, what brand?
Like the people at the beauty supply, their job is to make sales. They don't care about the outcome of your hair. Take this little baggie and go. They don't care.
What her say trying to get this? This right here.
Then they have all these different kind of bundles. You be like, well, we got this bundle right here. Well, we got
and
this thing.
They be like, because there's so much to choose from. But their job is to make sales. They don't style your hair. So I always get on my clients like, listen, go and get what I told you.
Yes, simple, white and black. Okay. Okay, boom. Let's jump back to it. What's next for Champagne Man Raw Luxury Hair?
I'm just continuing to build. Again, it's in its infancy, so I'm still adding different curl patterns. I'm still experimenting. I may jump into tape-ins later on. There's so much more to come. It's a baby. It's brand new, so I have plenty of building to do. I'm taking my time. I'm having fun with it.
That's good.
Awesome. Yep.
So where can followings find you, get their hair done, purchase
I want to know too. At
Yeah.
this point.
So
Us on Instagram and Facebook. You can find us on Instagram at Champagne Maine Raw Luxury Hair. The website for the hair is champagnemainerlh.com. You can find me on Instagram at Virtuous Glam. You can find my salon at the vglam.experience on Instagram.
oh my goodness.
Yes.
You go, girl.
It's an experience.
It's an experience.
So when you do offer tape-ins, will you be installing them?
I am.
Okay.
Most definitely.
So
I want to try.
I've been
To
having
take in?
people ask me, so yeah, I'm
Have a
like,
half row.
I might need to start looking at
Half row.
You want a half row?
No, I don't, but that's what's gonna happen to my hair. Half row.
But they say if you even go natural, you know, my hair is natural too, so I'm half row too. But I think they say it's supposed to help
Blend in or
blend in.
Oh yeah, if the person knows what they're doing, it can blend in flawlessly, no problems. Yeah, that's not an issue.
Because I've been seeing some
I'll let you
people-
try it first.
Yeah. But you live a different life.
You do.
So I don't know.
Listen, beautiful on
Yes.
here. Yeah.
But thank you so much for joining us. This has been an honor having you, educating us all about hair and your business. And congratulations again with it.
so much
You
for
got
having me.
a beautiful start. Although you're an OG in the beauty industry, in the hair industry.
Exactly.
Okay, you just like, you know what? I'm tapping into this hair game a little more because I care about my customers.
Yes.
Right.
That means
So-
she's passionate.
That means she's very passionate about everything that she does from the beginning to the end. So
Yes.
thank you again for joining us.
I appreciate being here.
Thank y'all for listening to the High Heels and Tea podcast. Goodbye.